Hey, I'm Anika.
And I'm Taylor.
And we're the Natural Girls. And today we thought we'd talk to you about blood sugar levels and cravings. I have a big sweet tooth, and I know that it's something that I have to watch because my blood sugar levels can kind of go up, down, and sort of all over the place. So I have to make sure that I'm stabilizing my blood sugar levels throughout the day by eating healthy, wholesome foods and like small, sort of 6 small meals throughout the day. Otherwise, I get this real big slump in my energy. I get really fatigued, lethargic, cranky, the brain fog as well. It's not cool. It's not pretty to be around.
No, not at all. And so one of the main symptoms that I think a lot of people recognize with blood sugar levels is that 3 o'clock slump that we all tend to get.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've all experienced that at some point.
Yeah.
So, it's 3 o'clock, you're at work, you're at school, whatever you happen to be, and you're tired, so you grab a coffee, or you grab a candy bar, or you grab some crisps or chips or whatever it is, and then you have the crash later anyway, so it's kind of like, why did I do that to myself?
It's like the Cookie Monster comes out of you at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, and so that's why it's important to balance blood sugar levels, as well as the fact that sustained imbalance in blood sugar levels can lead to a disease we've all probably heard before, type 2 diabetes. It's a lifestyle disease. Most of it is associated with obesity, but really it's an imbalance in blood sugar levels for an extended period of time because it just keeps going up and down in waves.
Yeah, so you want to make sure that you're looking after your body and your blood sugar levels and keeping your cells nice and happy and fueled so you're not going to get type 2 diabetes by eating those sort of 6 small meals a day, making sure that they're whole foods, so breakfast, morning tea, lunch, afternoon tea, and dinner, and then maybe a dessert, but a healthy dessert, not going for, a big bowl of chocolate mousse.
Exactly.
Eating something really small and healthy and nutritious, and that will stabilize your blood sugar levels and giving you that sort of consistent energy. If you're having, say, like at 3 o'clock, you're having that sort of chocolate bar, what's going to happen is you're going to get an influx of glucose into your body, into your cells, and your body's not going to know what to do with it. It's going to be too much. So you're not actually you're going to get this sort of energy boost and then a slump. But if you're having those 6 sort of meals, you kind of get like a stabilized sort of rise in your sort of energy levels and the glucose, and then it kind of consistently will kind of last a lot longer, and then it will slowly sort of taper off instead of this sort of up and down, up and down.
So that's kind of our first tip, actually, is I'm a big meal prepper.
Yes, Taylor is, which is great.
Anika knows. So I always have at least 4 meals prepped for the day. If I'm running around here, there, and everywhere, I try and have 4 small meals prepped, so that way it's ready to go. I don't have to think about it, because the biggest fall is that we're not prepared, and so we get hungry or we notice our energy level is dipping, and so that's when we grab something naughty or a coffee, and that's what causes the imbalance.
Absolutely. And protein is something that you should be making sure that you're having in sort of every main meal. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, making sure that you're having protein at every one of those meals, because protein will keep you feeling fuller for longer. It's also a really good source of fuel for the cells, so it will stabilize your blood sugar levels. It's a slow release source of energy, as opposed to having sort of those chocolate bars and those chips and all the sort of naughty junk sort of type food.
Yeah, so there are also little things that you can do as well as a healthy diet. Is one herb that we really like is cinnamon. So one little tip that I give coffee drinkers specifically who reach for that 3 o'clock coffee is maybe try adding a pinch of cinnamon into your coffee, because that stabilizes blood sugar levels really well. But I use cinnamon.
Amazing.
Yeah, it does. I use cinnamon in everything, on breakfasts and curries and drinks. Yeah.
On your porridge.
Brilliant blood sugar stabilizer.
Another sort of nutrient you can use for stabilizing your blood sugar levels is chromium. So chromium helps insulin get glucose into the cells to be utilized as fuel. It basically goes up to the insulin on the cell, and it takes the glucose with it and it goes, "Hey insulin, I've got my friend glucose here." And insulin goes to chromium, "Okay, let him in." And then it basically makes friends with everyone. So getting that sort of glucose into the cells to be utilized
better
for energy. Absolutely.
Yeah, and then other things you can do, there's another herb called gymnema, so that was fun in college. We did a little experiment. It actually cuts cravings and changes the flavor of sweet foods.
Pretty amazing.
So we had to eat a strawberry and then take a shot of gymnema and then eat another strawberry, and I swear the second strawberry tasted like cardboard. It just cuts that sweetness.
It really changes the flavour of food. So if you really want to cut those cravings and change your food, so you're not even going to have that chocolate bar, have the gymnema. Absolutely.
Yeah, try it out.
Try it out. Magnesium is also really good. It helps prevent things like insulin resistance. And insulin resistance is when your cells are no longer receptive to insulin getting glucose into the cell. So you definitely want to prevent that from happening, because that will lead to type 2 diabetes.
Yeah, it's also really good for the nervous system.
It is really good for the nervous system. So if you're getting sort of the shakes, you're like, oh my God, I've got the shakes, I need some sugar.
Yeah.
Magnesium will help with that. And then also B group vitamins will give you the energy for your nervous system, and also help to digest your food as well.
Yeah.
Give your brain a bit of power.
Yeah.
Which is what we all want.
Exactly. So I think those are our main tips for today. You know, balance it through nutrition first. You know, eating those
whole foods,
whole foods,
absolutely
protein,
whole foods.
small meals throughout the day to stabilize those blood sugar levels.
Be prepared.
Yeah, be prepared.
Because if you're at work and you're like, I have no food, or you're out and about and I have no food, of course you're going to go to the vending machine and grab the quick fix. But if you've got snacks in your bag, or you've got food in the fridge at work ready to go, then you're like, okay, I'm good, I'm covered. So.
Yeah, and also, like, just because I have experience with this, when I was a kid, I was actually diagnosed with hypoglycemia. Really, that just meant I didn't know how to balance my blood sugar levels, didn't know it at the time, and I'd actually be passing out throughout the day. So, you know, my blood sugar levels would spike and plummet so fast that, you know, you'd lose consciousness. And so that's scary, because that is kind of on the path to diabetes in a sense. So it really is important. I think it's I think it's underestimated just how important it is to balance blood sugar levels. It was really important. You can probably hear my beagle in the background. He's a little piglet, as we've probably told you many times in many videos. He eats a lot of food. Oliver could definitely balance out his blood sugar levels. I probably should put some Geneva in. Yeah, just see how he would hate that.
He'd be like, oh my God, you're so mean. You're so mean. If you ever want to play a joke on someone, give them some Geneva and then give them a piece of chocolate. Yeah, they will hate you. Yeah.
So hopefully we've given you a little bit of advice on how to balance blood sugar levels, and you have a little bit more of an understanding of how you can do it and why it's important. Share it with your friends and family, because it is super important.
Absolutely. And we just hope you have a happy, healthy day. See you next time, guys. Bye.